All right, hi guys. This is part 2 on fats. Go ahead and listen to part 1 where, and I'm also going to share the image in the comments below as far as what I'm referring to, because I came across this article talking about fats and it had all of these fallacies and fake news on fats. So I want to educate you guys so that you know and you feel confident in what you are doing and how you're eating. So let's talk about, so we spoke about saturated fats that are very stable molecules. They don't oxidize much at all. And then you have unsaturated fats. So you have monounsaturated fats. So let's say this is saturated. Monounsaturated means there is this capability for it to interact or to change with heat. And then there is the polyunsaturated fat. So let's say that would be more like an open molecule like this that has all of these open ends to be reactive and to have kind of altercations to its chemical constituent, right? So that means that when it has like these openings and this ability to change because of heat, that's when it starts to get oxidized or has the potential for oxidation. So if you have a monounsaturated and a polyunsaturated, which one is less stable? The polyunsaturated, right? Remember, saturated, extremely stable. Monounsaturated is less stable, and then polyunsaturated, very unstable. So what can make it more unstable? Heat, for instance. So you will probably see in a lot of my menu plans actually that I will use avocado oil or olive oil. Typically this is okay as long as it's not to extreme heats for long periods of time. You will see I rarely use seed oils. Hi, sweetheart. I rarely use seed oils or canola oil or vegetable oils because that takes, because those are all from foods that when you extract it, it becomes like this. And then when you leave it out on the shelf or when you put it in direct sunlight, it starts to oxidize and become very inflammatory. Because remember, it's like this, it's highly reactive. You add heat to it and it just gets oxidized and can create inflammation. So you will see like 99% of the time, I'm always encouraging either ghee, which is a saturated fat, or butter, which is a saturated fat, coconut oil, which is a saturated fat, and palm oil is a saturated fat. And then the unsaturated fats are like avocado or olive oil. In some of my menu plans, I will use sesame seed oil purely for flavor. So that's more of like my Asian kind of type meals. You'll see that there's not a lot in there as well. And so, and it's because of these factors, okay? So please make sure that in snacks, especially when you are buying like chips or like potato chips or even like seaweed, for instance. A lot of these processed healthy foods will always have sunflower oil in. Rarely do I see a product that does not have sunflower oil in. Now, if you're a healthy person and you're ingesting these sunflower oil products, you're probably okay because a little bit of oxidative stress from that oil, not a big deal. When you are full-blown have inflammation or autoimmune or achy joints or brain fog, you want to make sure you are staying away from these highly reactive fats like it's the plague. All right, so that's why I don't incorporate nut oils, seed oils, canola oil, soybean oil, because it is so inflammatory. In fact, when you eat these and it creates inflammation, it will start depleting your vitamin A stores and your vitamin E stores, which are extremely important for cellular health, mitochondrial health, and organelle health in general. So that is part 2 for unsaturated fats. Hopefully you learned something new. Stay tuned for part 3 on trans fats and how awful that is for your body.